What's up, guys? I hope everybody is happy and healthy, and today is not like my typical kind of video. In fact, far from it. There's been a lot of changes going on in my life, and not just related to the shutdown and the way it's impacted the travel industry, but also into my personal life. And as you guys know, this is a travel channel, but it's not without chunks of my personal life that are included in every single video. And a lot of that comes down to my relationship. And so I have to share with you the harsh reality that just over 2 months ago, Katty and I broke up. While this has been a very difficult time for the both of us, I always choose to look at the bright side. I always choose to be optimistic about whatever happens in my life, even when those moments hurt, even when the weeks go by and you still feel sorrow and pain. I truly believe that this will lead us to something even better. If you've been following us on Instagram, then odds are pretty good. You already knew this, you've seen the announcement, and if you haven't, you've probably noticed for the past few months, we've been solo. We have not been together, and so it was just time to come on here on YouTube and make an official announcement so that there's no uncertainty as to where we're at, what is going on, because while it's amazing to be able to keep your personal life to yourself, that is not the position we're in. I have gladly and willingly brought you into my personal life, and I love it that way. But sometimes it can be a little challenging. It can come with difficult conversations, and this is one of those conversations. I want to personally thank every single one of you that have been there for me during this time, that have sent me a DM, an email, a tweet, a whatever it was. So many kind words have been poured in, and I truly am so grateful for the greatest community I could have ever asked for. Thank you so much. As you know, breakups are really, really hard, and they get even trickier when you're in the public eye, because sometimes people do feel the need to share their thoughts and opinions and become a part of your personal life in places they probably shouldn't. And so I want to thank those of you that have respected our privacy, have been there to share nothing but kindness and support, because these are the things that both of us need in order to be able to move on as quickly as possible. You guys are seriously a foundation in my life, and I want to say thank you so much for being a rock in a difficult time. While we are no longer together, I am beyond grateful for the experiences we got to witness together, the moments we got to share together, the laughter, the cries, the everything in between. I would not trade that for anything, and I am so blessed to have met her and had that moment in my life. I will continue to admire her work ethic, her intelligence, and her many more accomplishments to come. I would ask that you guys continue to support her and love her during this difficult time, and I thank you so much, guys, for being the all-stars that you all are. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. Now, I wanted to also address this because a lot of you guys have graciously made me, the Lost LeBlanc channel, a part of your weekly schedule. And as you've probably noticed, I've been far from regular these past few weeks. In fact, I've really dropped the ball. And so I want to firstly say I apologize. My personal life has leaked into my business life. And so I've needed a bit of time to step back, take a breath, recenter myself, and really just try to get myself back into a place where I'm excited to be filming again, excited to start traveling again, and I think I'm finally ready to do that. I am ready to get more regular with my posting, and while it may not be overnight, I guarantee you things are going to get a lot better from here on out. These past few weeks, I've really been reinvesting a lot of my time and energy into my fitness, into my friendships, and that has felt really good. I finally feel like I am ready to hit the road again, to start creating new and exciting content. I've been in Tulum, Mexico for just about 2 months, and just the other day, an exciting opportunity came up, and I am now here in Dubai. It was kind of a mad rush to get here. I literally had to get a 6-hour COVID test so that I could get my results back within an hour, just so that I could get on a flight to get here to Dubai. So again, everything's been moving very last minute, but I think we're finally back on track to being on the road. And despite, of course, there being a lot of closures, difficulties in travel these days, there are still a lot of awesome destinations that honestly are some of my top travel picks. So these are going to be the upcoming destinations in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. Now, I also wanted to address certain personal questions I've been getting a lot of, like, what are my plans for 2020 and moving forward? What is going on with Bali? Do I still have a house there? And lastly, what is the future of this channel? So I guess the best way to start would be talking about what the plan is for 2020. As I've just kind of alluded to, there is a lot of travel coming. There's a lot of exciting destinations. I really want to go and experience the silverback gorillas in Rwanda. I'm dying to go and see Turkey. I would love to experience Croatia and maybe even Portugal that are soon to be within our travel series. So tons in the works. I am here in Dubai getting all of these things set up so that we can finally get the production back on the road. If there's any countries that you know that are open to travel that you're dying to see here on the channel, please comment it down below. I am in a very flexible place with the channel right now where I could literally leave this country tomorrow to fly off to that destination. So yeah, help guide me and the future of the content on this channel. Now let's talk about Bali. Within my 2020 horizon, I hope to get back there at some point. Myself and just about everyone else thought that they'd be open to tourism by September, but it now sounds like that won't be a reality until the year of 2021, which is crazy, but that is the world we live in right now. Nothing is to be taken for granted. Enjoy every day like it could be your last. Enjoy every moment in a new country because you might not be able to get back in there in the next month or for many years to come. That's super grim, but that's the reality. You have to appreciate every single moment when you have it. With that said, there are certain visas that will allow me to get back in the country. My house is still there. In fact, it's empty and still has daily housekeeping, which has been a little bit expensive, but it's just a bit of a rough economy. So it's one of the ways I'm trying to support the local businesses in Bali, despite not being there. But yeah, I am dying to get back. A lot of my friends have stuck around and I just miss having a home base. I miss having a closet. I miss having my iMac where I can comfortably sit in my freaking amazing office chair and just work for 12 hours a day. Yeah, I miss that a lot. So I hope to get back soon. I will keep you guys posted on the Bali travel plans, and if you want to stay the most up-to-date, Instagram is generally going to be a faster response time than you get here on YouTube. That also brings me back to one thing I should have mentioned earlier, guys. There are 2 more videos with Kati in them, so I still am going to be posting those. That Canada series was almost 3 or 3.5 months ago now. Again, there is such a significant delay due to the breakup, due to YouTube having such a long ingestion period to get everything edited to a standard that I like. For the final part of the video, guys, this is where I really want to have a conversation in the comments down below. I want you to help me form and shape the future of this channel. And so I'm going to be using this polling system in the top right, I believe it is. Please let me know, leave a vote down below, up above. Leave a vote up above to let me know what style you most enjoy. One thing I know for certain in the future of the Lost LeBlanc channel is story-driven content will always be king. I've said that many times and I've not always perfectly followed it, but my goal is to once again chase incredible stories, like when Cam and I went and got this tattoo in the Philippines, or, you know, going to find the silverback gorillas in Rwanda. I really want story-driven content. But my question for you is, how do you like receiving your stories best? Do you like it slow and vlog style, similar to what we've done recently with the Canada road trip series, where we share the in-between moments like cooking dinner, sharing the entire bus trip or the airplane flight, sharing what I'm currently watching on Netflix, you know, getting into more of the personal side? Or do you prefer the way things have more typically been on the Lost LeBlanc channel, like let's say the Oman series, where things are fast-paced, very action-packed. If something is too slow, it usually doesn't make the cut, where things are more cinematic and very upbeat, and again, fast-paced would be the best way to describe it. So please let me know in the vote up above, which one do you like best and what do you hope to see with the future of the content here? The next question is the length of the videos. Would you rather see 2 uploads a week that are probably 5 to 6 minutes in length, or would you rather see long-form content as it's currently been between 10 to 12 minutes once a week? The shorter videos would be a new format, whereas the long video format is what we've typically been doing. And the last question is more just a curiosity question. Do you prefer watching budget travel or do you prefer watching luxury travel here on my channel? So if you could also leave that would be sick. And that's where I'm gonna end this video, guys. I'm really excited to see what you have to say, and you guys are truly the dopest community on YouTube. Team Get Losters. Haven't said that in a while. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's get lost again in the next one.